Deepak, do you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Please be ready. Please be ready. Participants, please mute your mic. Participants are requested to mute their mic. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Please, please mute your mic. Sri Durga, please start it. Sri Durga, do you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. You can start.
So each morning. Now it's time to introduce this person. I humbly represent the student coordinator of the Department of Computer Science to deliver a welcome. Over to you.
Thank you, Sri. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's my pleasure to introduce the speaker of this day, Dr. Martin Arul Das, Associate Professor of the Department of Computer Science, Central University of Tamil Nadu, India, to give an exposition on tools and techniques for big data analytics. A warm welcome to you, sir. Dr. A. Martin isn't a person with great knowledge in the field of computer science, especially in the field of data analytics, business intelligence, machine learning, soft computing, evolutionary computing, swarm intelligence, data science, and mobile app development. He has more than 13 years of work experience in academics, research, as well as teaching. He has received many awards and recognition for his research work, teaching, and training. He has also received Faculty Mentor certification for the Great Mind Challenge in 2007, 2008, and 2010 from IBM. He played a key role in IBM as a coordinator to bring Best Performing College Award to Sri Manakula Vinayakar Engineering College, Pondicherry, consecutively for 6 years since 2007. It's a great privilege for all of us for you to be with us this evening, and I'd like to extend my special thanks for taking your valuable time out of your busy schedule. Thank you, sir. I thank you all once again for joining with us for today's session. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Beulah. Thank you for introducing nice introduction. My screen is visible. Below, do you see my screen?
Yes,
It's
sir, it's
visible, sir.
visible.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, very good morning, participants. Very good morning to students, coordinators, and very good morning to all the faculties, students joined in this webinar. It's my pleasure and privilege to give presentation on tools and techniques for data analytics. So data analytics, it is one of the very widely used topic. See everywhere. If you go everywhere, people will be saying about data analytics. So today the discussion is about the tools and techniques for big data analytics. So what is this big data analytics and what are the tools and techniques which are required for this analysis? Dear participants, do you have idea about the different kind of tools which are used in big data analytics? Anyone can say what are the tools? Do you hear some of the tools? Okay, fine. I will. So the Hadoop is there, Flum is there, Chukua is there. Lot of other tools are available in the data analytics. So this particular agenda of this presentation is that so the characteristics of the big data and the different tools which are using in this big data analytics. So that's are the two objectives. And before starting this topic, the objective of webinar is that to provide a exposure and knowledge on different future disruptive technologies. So we have already covered these topics, big data analytics. So today we are going to discuss already. Dr. Rapao sir has given idea about data mining with respect to data science. Then Internet of Things, cloud analytics, cloud computing. Today we are going to have the hands-on training on cloud computing. Sir is going to give the hands-on experience for you. Data center, new trends in text processing, blockchain, bitcoins. Then yesterday evening we had the session artificial emotional intelligence. So these are the technologies we are going to use. So among these technologies, one of the very popular and widely used technique is big data analytics. Fine, before starting into that one, I wish to share about what do you mean by big data? We know the data, name, Martin, age 42, gender male. So some example for data, some employee, Rajam, salary 42,000. So these are the data. No, what do you mean by big data? Size will be bigger. It's like a big stone. Obviously, it's a large volumes of data, large quantity of data. So that is why it is called as a big data. Okay, fine. So why we need to think about this big data concept? Why we need to think about this big data concept? Participants, do you have idea? Because every day we are coming across these terminologies. Do you have idea why we need to have the technology called as big data? I wish to have this session as a very interactive one. So if you have idea, you can share with us. Okay, fine, no problem. See, today, nowadays, we are using social media, that is Web 2.0. Previously, we had the technology Web 2.1, the 2.0. Now we are using Web 1.0. There, when you want to share any information over the internet, you should use the tag, HTML tag. Now the advancement came, we are using without tag, you can transfer the data, Web 2.0, that's the advancement. Because of that only today we are able to share any kind of data. Any kind of data in the sense, it may be a text, your video file, your audio file, some audio clip, some GIF image, some JPG image, whatever the thing. So because of the advancement of the Web 2.0, nowadays we are able to transfer any kind of information. We are able to share any kind of information. Okay, that is the advancement of the technology. That is the advancement of the technology. So Google, WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter, Skype, through all this social media, even ResearchGate, LinkedIn, through that we are transferring data. For example, all these social media techniques, that is WhatsApp, Facebook. So we can say that no person without WhatsApp. So today every information, even for our webinar, and we formed a WhatsApp group. It is simplified the communication. We are able to communicate with you through WhatsApp. And the Facebook live stream is going on Facebook. Now our presentation is going on live stream. Very simple. The technology made it is very simple. And whatever thing is happening, everything you can share it through your Facebook. Then one of the golden social media technique is Twitter. In the WhatsApp, at least you should have the contact within that. Through that only the data can be shared. For Facebook, you have to you should have the friends sharing. Your friends share with you, then you have to share with you. But in the Twitter, only thing is you should know the trend. That's all. If I tweet it COVID-19, if I make a search on the trend of COVID-19, and whatever the thing happened today, you can see it. What are the discussions going on? What are the different information which is given by WHO, Government of Tamil Nadu, Government of India, local administration, health site, whatever the information, everything you can know it. And these are the special kind of trends. Me too, Chennai floods, now COVID-19. So such a very wonderful in during the Chennai floods, the Twitter played a key role. You might be read in the newspaper. In my house, 2 persons can stay. Today night, the Satyam Theatre is open. Even stay like this. You might be seen lot of tweets. Just you can type it COVID-19. That's all. Whoever going to provide the help on a particular area, everything information is available nowadays. If you think about almost all our leaders are having that Twitter account. Our honorable Prime Minister is having the Twitter account. Every day he is sharing the information. All our ministers, all our leaders, institutions having the Twitter account, they are sharing the information. That's that. Just think about when a new movie is coming, tweet about that movie. When a new product is launched, lot of tweet comments are coming. Okay, so such a way that every moment lot of information is generated. And one more interesting thing is that our online shopping site. You know that day by day, year by year, the purchasing capacity of the consumers over the internet is increasing like anything. Nowadays, during the festival season and all, almost 70% of sales is happening in the online sales. But just think about when you go for online sale, when you visit any online website, they'll be giving information, the relative search. A purchase who purchased this one along with he has purchased another thing, and recommendation it will give. You may choose this one. Suppose you are buying a bag, it will show another related item, maybe some kind of flask or some water bottle like this. So the shopping sites keenly collecting the customers' buying behavior. Suppose a customer is coming, at what price he will buy the item, whether any kind of a discount, instant discount. If you buy the Amazon and all, you may see that instant discount, flash sales. If you buy within the 15 minutes, you will be given extra 20% discount. See here, particular date, how many of them visiting Amazon, how many of them visiting Flipkart, how many of them visiting eBay, what is the item they are buying. So everything is noted, everything is recorded. So in Tamil Nadu, in India, in all over the world, in US, just think about how many of them visiting, what are the products they are seeing, which product they are liking, which product they are not liking. So huge amount of data is generated for the customer. And one more thing, very interesting thing is that the YouTube and all, YouTube, Google, the YouTube, when you are according to your interest, it shows the advertisement. What you searched it over in a different websites, it watches. When you watch a movie in YouTube or when you are searching something, when you get the video, before playing that video, ad will be there. Then there also they are giving skipping. You may skip ad, but minimum 3 seconds or 4 seconds you have to watch that ad. That means targeted advertisement, targeted marketing. So just think about if you search some video, within a moment you are able to see the video. The server may be available somewhere else. Such a biggest advancement happen in all the area. Google, we need not say anything. So everyone 100% today we are depending on the Google. Almost Google records everything, where you are going, with along with where your friends are going, to whom you are going, what time you spent, how much time you spent. Everything is noted. Maybe the Google may give you a better pair for you. In the nowadays we are for marriage, we are having matrimonial websites are there, but maybe after 5 years or 6 years, the Google assistant will say that she is the best match or he is the best match for you, because it sees everything. What mail you are sending, what site you are searching, then Google Map where you are going, then what is the payment mode you are doing, everything. It is the big question is privacy. Okay, such kind of drastic improvement. Then Google's voice-based search, what a very superb thing. You need not type it, simply can say international webinar. That's all, it will show the message. So such a improvement is development is happened. Fine. Not only this one, and in different domains, the technology has made a drastic change. The banking, just think about it. 15 years back, 10 years back, what should happen? What is happened? What has happened? You have to stand in long queue to deposit the money, to withdraw money, to transfer the money. Nowadays, we have simple online banking, mobile banking, Neft, IMPS, RTGS, personalized banking. Lot of improvements happen in the banking. Now the banks are moving towards the smart banking. Smart banking. Virtually they are going to operate it. You will be having only the small place is enough to run the bank. Everything is going to happen the virtually. It is going to happen. So what I want to say that Today, data is being generated drastically. That's the thing I want to introduce. So, through the social media, through the scientific instruments, through the mobile devices, just I told, tracking. The mobile device tracking tracks where you are going, where you are coming, what time you are going, it tracks. Then sensor technology. When rainy season comes, we will be very much interested, especially the college students, school students. Okay, there will be announcement will be that today no college school class is cancelled or class is cancelled for only school students, not for the college students. So that's the thing. That is sensor technology, the climatic change every day. Okay, that's the thing. And I just when I see that term sensor technology, I just thinking about IoT, Internet of Things. You know, aware about the Internet of Things. We had 2 sessions about Internet of Things in this webinar. The basics of Internet of Things, then analytics in the Internet of Things. Just think about all the devices: your fridge, your car, your watch, your mic, your house, your working place. Everything is having well connected with the devices and actuators and sensors. Just think about how much data is being generated at a particular moment. Next 5 years, surely we are going to use Internet of Things, automatic cars. So just think about data. Each device is going to collect the data. Now 5G is going to come. Okay, dear participants, I told the 5 kind of things: social media and e-commerce websites, then application of mobile and IoT things. Whether our old technology database is enough to hold this data, you have idea? You can answer in the chat, or you can answer in the you can unmute the mic and you can talk. Fine. Surely the traditional way of handling the data is not sufficient. So we need a special kind of technology that is called as the big data. That is called as the big data. And also, once upon a time, only few companies generated the data and all are used the data. Nowadays, the thing is different. Everybody is generating data. Even myself, even yourself. When you are going to buy a item from a online site, or when you are making a travel from one place to another place, without your knowledge, you are giving data to the Google that you are traveling from CUTN to Tiruvarur, or you are traveling from Tiruvarur to Chennai. So yeah, nowadays everyone is generating the data. So that is a new model. And also one interesting thing is that this data is whether it will be a similar format. Do you think it is in a similar format? Just think about it. Certainly not. Certainly not. Data here, whatever the thing, social media or whatever the thing, you are transferring the data through different ways. You are transferring audio file, video file, log file, all these things. So that's why the data is being shared in a different format. Data is being shared in different formats. Next, then what is the difference between structured data and unstructured data? Suppose I told employee data, student data. Suppose student registered number. Now almost all the universities going to start the exams for the final semester students. From 16th onwards, the exam is going to be started. Just think about it, the student name, register number, what are the papers he registered, then timing, then paper, title of the paper. So that this is a structured data. Whereas when you think about unstructured data, just now we discussed satellite images, scientific data, photographs, video, radar data, sensor data, sonar data, all are example for the unstructured data. Just I want to show the one image to better understand. You see the kids in both pictures. In one picture, the kids are in a all are in the same size. In another where here there are both are in a same size but unstructured way. Just to show the difference between the structured data and unstructured data. Fine. Just now we just discussed what is the need of big data. Now we are moving to the next thing. How to manage very large amounts of data and extract value and knowledge from them. To better understand that one, I want just share about the 5 V's of big data. Very shortly, I will explain you volume, variety, velocity, value, veracity. For example, volume, I told huge volume of data. Fine. Then velocity in the sense, just think about that here the data is being generated not in a slower way. Very faster way the data is generated. That means what do you want? You must access the data in a faster manner. It should be processed in a very faster manner. That's why this characteristics added velocity. Then third one, variety. Suppose when you are going for some functions, they'll be provide variety of rice, curd rice, tamarind rice, plain rice. So variety. When you go for buffet, you'll be having variety of items. So here variety in the sense, I am not only having one kind of data. Okay, I am having video, audio, multilingual text. Even you are doing chat with a friend, one friend maybe belongs to Andhra, one friend belongs to Tamil Nadu, another one maybe belongs to Delhi. Okay, so Tamil people you will be chatting with the Tamil, and Andhra people will be chatting with the Telugu. Okay, in that person who is in Delhi maybe know Hindi. Just for example, I'm saying. So text itself not in one particular form. It is in different languages, multilingual. That's why it is called as a variety. Then fourth one, veracity. That is veracity in the sense consistency of the data. In the social media, you cannot expect the consistent data. That is not possible. Why I am saying that? See,